Get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. That's it, bro. Well done.
What's going on YouTube, it's Jason, and today is the first episode of my prep series. I'm really looking forward to it and seeing how much my body changes over the next 7 weeks or so. Hopefully all the hard work is worth it. So I haven't got long left, and to be honest, I'm going to have to be as lean as is physically possible. This is because there's been a trend over the past 5 to 7 years where people that can't quite make bodybuilding, i.e. they're not big enough, drop down into some of the smaller categories so they can dwarf the smaller people. And so I have to really compete the only way I can, which essentially is great posing and great stage presence, which I can work on, and conditioning. And so I'm looking to lose around 5 kilos, with the vast majority of that being fat. Now, although I've set 5 kilos as a goal, this is really important. I will be focusing a lot more on the mirror, i.e. how lean I am and how full my muscles look. It's all well and good saying 5 kilos, but if I'm honest, if I'm not lean enough once I lose the 5, I will go further. So although I've got 7 weeks to prepare, in reality, I've only got 6. That last week before show is called peak week, and you should really just be focusing on peaking your physique, i.e. looking as tight as possible while keeping the muscles as full as possible. I've made the tough decision to self-prep, so I'm not going to have a bodybuilding coach to help me through prep to get lean. I've always believed that I have what it takes to get as lean as possible. As I said, I've prepped people for competitions before. I've just never done it myself because I haven't really had the need to be any leaner than probably 10% body fat. That is more than lean enough for a beach or a photo shoot. Getting down to 6 to 7% for everyday Joe blogs isn't really necessary. So calories wise, I'll be looking for around 2,500 calories on training days and between 2,200 to 2,300 on off days. That should enable me to lose between 0.8 to 0.9 kilos of fat per week. Now I could drop my calories a lot lower and maybe lose a bit more, but I'd probably do so at the expense of muscle because I'm starting from a leaner point. So instead, I'm going to drop my calories a bit and let my training and steps do the rest of the deficit. So although I'm going to take care of the nutrition and training part of prep myself, in terms of posing, I'm definitely going to outsource that. Posing is a brand new area for me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've gone for a coach that comes highly recommended, that's competed himself a number of times and prepared many clients for competition. So in terms of training, I need to move as much as possible. So I want to do 6 days of training rather than my usual 5. And the aim is going to be to get my steps somewhere between 15 and 17,000 steps a day. So I'm going to adjust my training slightly. I'm going to do push-pull legs, push-pull arms. I find when I do a second leg day, it really impacts my ability to recover and do high intensity cardio. So the plan is 6 weight sessions, 3 high intensity cardio sessions, and an hour of walking every single day. We haven't got a lot of time, we have to go in. Morning, so I'm off to meet my posing coach for the first time. He's based in Manchester, which is just under 4 hours drive away from London. It's definitely a mission, but he's one of the best posing coaches out there, so we move. But before we do that, I want to do a quick physique update and get weighed.
What you need to work on is your stamina. All right, so I'll take my shirt so I can show you exactly like what you're doing.
Jeez, come and see 3D. It's a Black Panther, you know.
Black Panther,
come on, G.
What you want to be doing. So right now, what you're doing is you're doing this.
Yeah.
All right, so you're like this. What I want you to actually do is twist that hip. So in order to twist that hip, you kind of want to bring this knee in a little bit like that. All right, this right knee and the pin out. Yeah, that's it. Good. I'll do it. You get this by the end of the session. Think about rotating the shoulder forward, just the shoulder. I'm going to help you to flare that out. So elbows, hold on to your hips from here. Now think about elbow forward. Same thing here. Good. I've got to be last weekend, so I've eaten a lot of food at the moment, so it's still not as sharp as it was. I'm not bloated, but I'm a bit watery. So like, I gained muscle really quickly. So I'm Yoruba as well. Bro, like I gained muscle like crazy. Bro. I look at the weights and I just go. It's our first video.
There's a video you did on when you were
In YouTube, 17. I was 17 there, bro. I was still wild. Like when I was 17 to 19, bro, I was a big guy in my age. So people used to think I was taking shit, but I was like, bro, I'm just eating pounded jam, fam. Like this, get your stance right first. I said, all right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. That's it, bro. Well done. All right, get the lats off from the elbow, right elbow. That's it, really good, bro. And we're gonna go to the back, though. So transition into the back. So get that right arm up, perfect. Keep it up. Over the soft man, twist to the back. That's it, you got it. Big lats. There it is. Look at that back, bro. Looking solid. Good, man. Solid stuff.
Appreciate it.
Good session today.
So in terms of the posing session, I felt it went really well. Isaac is really knowledgeable and experienced, and I felt like I made some good progress. He was really open and honest. The guys I'm going to be coming up against are going to be much bigger than me. So I really do need to bring that conditioning, and my posing has to be on point. I have to be practicing every single day to ensure I nail it. So a bit of background info. I enrolled into this competition mainly to do the Ryan Terry Classic on the 13th of October. But in order to do that show, you need to have done one of, I think, 6 qualifiers. So I picked the date as late as possible so I have enough time to prepare. So essentially, I'm going to be prepping for 2 shows. So yeah, that's it. I've got a lot of work to do to be competitive at this show. The next video will be next Sunday. I'm going to try and do a prep video every single Sunday until the show. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like, comment below for the algorithm, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.